Shannon Bassett's urban architecture and landscape students have had their ideas incorporated into Bradenton, Florida's Riverwalk, so this summer's 4-week workshop hopes to have the same influence on Tampa's emerging Riverwalk.
I was asked by Hoffman, the Riverwalk manager, if we could begin to look at the Tampa Riverwalk, but specifically the connections from the city to the Riverwalk. Our new mayor is very interested, within the lens of economic redevelopment for the city, to begin stitching, so to speak, the city to the river, or the river into the city. So the students, a combination of having a number of lectures and looking at different landscape architects and landscape urbanists. These are mostly architecture students, urban design students, and planning students who have had no landscape at all. So it was really interesting, again, to introduce them to the medium of landscape.
Students can bring ideas, and again, the more, the better we are. And we've been to Riverwalks throughout the country, and we keep learning from that. But we would love to see some new ideas, and I think students can bring that.
And they came up with ideas to link barren stretches along the Hillsborough River to the successful parts that have already been put in place, like Curtis Hickson Park. But to get started, they had to familiarize themselves with brand new territory and create models.
How the process works is how we investigate the area. And after we investigate the area, we actually look at what people are interested in the area. So we create programs. After that, we figure out how we can bring people from the city to the specific area we're trying to create.
Basically take the knife and cut the building, the significant building along the river, and also cut the river out and seeing what edges were hard edges and what edges were more softer edges, and what areas we were going to manipulate. The green model in itself is more about how we could look at the ecology that's already there and how we could start connecting them. The red model actually looks at the program and the activity that's happening in the site, on the site, and how that one starts connecting itself. So in the final model, you start getting the two of them overlapping and seeing what type of spaces we create from that.
The students' goals were very ambitious.
When we were designing it, we wanted to be connective. So you can actually, somebody can walk from the North Boulevard all the way to the Curtis Hickson Park on the boardwalk, and this is how, that was the main strategy. So we were connecting and making sure that there was a public right-of-way connecting from north to south continuously, where it's safe and beautiful recreational to do that. Along the Riverwalk, there's going to be activities like yoga, public gardening, fishing, water works bar, cafes.
What we're concerned about is the dumping of stormwater into the river itself.
We've learned a lot about landscape urbanism, and so we're trying to connect that network of stitching to these ecological senses, and how we could bring back the spring, which is on the river, and bring back the sense of the river to the city, and how we could reconnect those two.
We won't know for some time if the students' ideas will be used, but their goal matches the city of Tampa's goal, and time will tell.
We'd like the Riverwalk to be a place where people come and they stay, and they drive their car, they park, and they stay there all day long. And they don't need a reason to come down. It's because on the waterfront, not only is it a pleasant environment, but there's so much to do that you can come down anytime, any day, and find things to do. So it's one kind of a destination of choice.